a sun-dappled corner of a vast forest, a little autumn leaf named Leo clung tightly to his branch. All around him, his brothers and sisters danced in the crisp breeze, their edges tinged with fiery reds and brilliant golds. They whispered excitedly about the great journey, about riding the wind to new adventures. But Leo was afraid. The thought of letting go, of tumbling into the unknown, sent a shiver through his stem. He wanted to stay right where he was, safe and sound in his familiar treetop home. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple, Leo overheard a hushed tale from two sparrows resting on a nearby branch. They chirped about the great tree, a mystical ancient being hidden deep within the forest. Legend said this tree could grant leaves in eternal autumn, a place where they would never fade or fall, but shine brightly forever. A spark of hope ignited in Leo. An eternal autumn. It was everything he dreamed of. He didn't want to disappear. He wanted to last. The story gave him a new kind of courage. It wasn't the courage to fall, but the courage to seek. With a deep breath and a trembling stem, he finally let go. The world was a dizzying blur of color as he spiraled downwards. He landed gently on a soft bed of moss, the forest floor, a new and wondrous world. It was vast and a little intimidating. He didn't know which way to go. Just as despair began to creep in, around a smooth object rolled to a stop beside him. It was an acorn, with a wise, wrinkled cap and a friendly smile in his voice. "Lost, little one?" the acorn asked. Leo explained his quests for the great tree. The acorn, whose name was Oki, had seen many seasons come and go. He pointed Leo in the right direction, warning him of the winding paths and the forest's little tricks. His journey was an epic adventure. He tumbled over smooth river stones, cartwheeled across clearings, and hitched a ride on the back of a scurrying beetle. One afternoon, he encountered a mischievous water droplet named Dewdrop, who loved to play chase. Dewdrop tried to trap Leo in a puddle, laughing as Leo skittered and dodged, his papery form just barely escaping the glistening trap. It was a close call, but the chase taught Leo to be quick and clever, using the wind to his advantage. He learned the rhythm of the forest floor, the push and pull of the breeze, and the language of the rustling leaves around him. After what felt like a lifetime of travel, Leo noticed a change in the air. A warm, gentle light pulsed ahead, drawing him forward. He pushed through a thicket of ferns and found himself in a sunlit clearing. And there it was, the great tree. It was more magnificent than any story could describe. Its trunk was colossal. Its branches reached up to touch the sky, and its leaves glowed with an inner light. But what truly took Leo's breath away was the sight at its base. A vibrant, colorful blanket of countless fallen leaves covered the ground, nestled amongst the tree's powerful roots. They weren't decaying or gone. They were glowing, pulsing with the same warm light that emanated from the tree itself. In that moment, Leo understood everything. The great tree wasn't a place to escape the cycle. It was the heart of it. The fallen leaves weren't dead. They were giving their energy, their color, their very essence back to the forest, feeding the great tree and nurturing the promise of new life. There was no end, only a beautiful, continuous beginning. A profound sense of peace washed over him. His fear melted away, replaced by a feeling of purpose and belonging. He was part of this incredible dance. A gentle gust of wind swirled into the clearing, beckoning him. This time, Leo didn't resist. He joyfully let the breeze lift him, carrying him in one final, graceful loop through the air. He landed softly among his fellow leaves at the base of the great tree, feeling the warmth from the trunk and the collective energy of all the leaves who had come before him. He wasn't alone. It was home. And as the seasons turned and winter's quiet settled over the forest, a tiny green sprout, full of life and promise, pushed its way up through the blanket of leaves, reaching for the spring sun. Thanks for watching our story today. If you enjoyed Leo's journey, do you want to forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more tales from the heart of the forest. See you next time.